Now, from the legal side, you use Claude, you use ChatGPT to generate lines of code for you. What's protected, if anything, when you're having your code created by a generative AI?
Sure. If the AI just on its own creates some code, then that is not protectable under the copyright system or the patent system. Now, having said that, if you as a human guides the LLM and then you tell it what to do and it does it and it stitches it in and then you in the end retain creative control over it, you are the author and that is patentable. So therefore you should document to the extent that you control the LLM, what part is done by you, what part is done by the LLM. That is excellent documentation to have in case somebody questions whether or not is this patentable or copyrightable because it was done by an LLM. Now, the Patent Office has come out and stated that just because you use an AI to help you doesn't mean that it is not patentable. But you just have to make sure that you retain control over it.
Let's take a situation where, because most coding is, it's considered more like fluid in that you're probably going back and forth between things. Like you're probably writing some code, you're probably using ChatGPT or you're using an LLM to help generate some lines of code for you. So, let's say your product is a combination of things you thought of yourself and some stuff you grabbed from prompts. Is your entire product protected? And also at what point, what aspects of your product are protected? And at what point do you claim or seek protection on them?
So the answer to that is it's answered by the way you claim the invention. So let's take an example. Let's say you created a new DocuSign type of system where you might have an interface to receive the signature, or you might have a voice interface where the person says, I signed this invoice. Let's use that hypothetical. And then that thing the AI translate that voice into your signature and stamp it on a document, let's say. So the component where it's novel is that I told the system that I want to have a voice input to simulate my, written signature. So that is the novel part of it, right? The AI just simply takes that and then map it into some handwriting simulating your signature. That component is done automatically. And so therefore, that is not novel. So your claim shouldn't be trying to claim what the AI is generating the actual signature. It should be focusing on what you invented, which is you can use voice as a way to authenticate and sign a document. That is your invention. It is not the fact that the AI sign off on it for you, because if the AI did that, you didn't invent that aspect. So that's a made up example. So that's a good hypothetical to use for reference.